I said, what's good, Reem Fit Nation? So I was scrolling my Twitters and I came across this video from this guy who's making, in my opinion, he's making a pretty good argument as to why we shouldn't have to work for survival. And of course, there's people who's mocking him. And in fact, the funny thing is, right, I found the video off of a Twitter page that mocks these kinds of videos, who mocks the left. I guess is a right-leaning page. Whatever. I don't really, care for the politics of any of it. I just follow the pages to get the content, to be honest. And I give my opinions on it. I don't really care about right versus left. I don't care about any of that. I really don't. Anyway. Before we get into that, please make sure you guys follow me on my Twitters at ReemFit24. As you guys can see, the struggle is real. We are at 527, trying to get my followers up. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube. My YouTube has been pretty good. My YouTube's been doing pretty good, man. You guys have been subbing. Let's continue to get these numbers up. I'm trying to get to 500 and then eventually to 1,000. Anyway, let's get into this video. So, I found this video on the page called Clown World. Like I said, where they make fun of mostly liberal stuff. They make fun of mostly the left and liberals and Democrats and that kind of stuff. But like I said, I don't really subject to any of that right versus left crap, like I said earlier. But anyway, like I said, I feel like the mayor's making some good points. Let me know what you guys think. We about to go through this together.
It's sick and twisted that I have to work just to survive, just to live my life for basic ass necessities.
Off the rip, I agree with that. Like, just for the bare minimum in life, you have to work and bust your behind just to be able to eat. Now, on the flip side to this, right? I don't know, man. I just feel like it shouldn't be as hard on people. I feel like you shouldn't have to give the majority of your life just to survive and just to be able to enjoy life. Like, I feel like working super duper hard at anything should be a choice. And theoretically, technically, it is a choice, but at the same time, it's not a choice, because if you don't work, you don't eat. It's like, but I feel like it shouldn't be that way.
Like, I don't want to work until the day I die just to eat, shit, and sleep. Basic human necessities.
I agree. Just to eat, like the kind of life that most people live. They wake up, go to work, come home, they're tired from work, get just barely enough sleep just to get back up for work the next day, and repeat every day. And then we're wondering why everybody is so miserable. That's a very, very miserable life. Me personally, I refuse to live that life. I'm not doing it. No, listen, not me, man.
Be controversial. Fucking free housing, free healthcare shouldn't be a goddamn pipe dream.
Now this right here, right? I don't know about free housing. I don't know. He lost me with that one. Because some maintenance for the building, water, electric, all that stuff costs money. Nobody's gonna give you that for free. I kind of feel like I don't know about that. I don't know about free housing. I cannot. Because if you have free housing, then, like I said, where's the water going to come from? Where's the electric going to come from? Who's going to maintain the building? All that stuff costs. So I don't agree with that part. I'm not saying I agree with everything he says, but he does make good points.
And I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you should be doing this or that. No. Like, what if I don't want to be rich? What if I
Nothing wrong with that.
want to achieve shit?
I mean, I don't agree with this personally, but that's his choice.
I still have to work till the day I fucking die just to live?
That I agree with. You should not have to work to the day you die just to live. I don't care what anybody says. You guys can disagree with me till you're blue in the face. I really don't. I don't care. Listen, I feel like you shouldn't have to work every single day of your life just to live, just to have the basic necessities. I agree with that. That is ridiculous. The way the system is designed is crazy. Nobody, like I said, I don't know nobody who lives that lifestyle who's happy. I don't.
Just to survive, people give up their entire lives just to retire at the ripe age of 60 whatever.
Yeah, that's, you don't work your whole life away. Then by the time it's time for retirement, you're too old to enjoy anything. I agree. This is why I don't. This is why I don't do the whole job thing. Me personally, I'm not. Listen, I'm not doing it. I love doing my independent contract work because it allows me the freedom to be able to make content for you guys and at the same time make a good amount of money to where I can pay my bills and have everything I need and live comfortably and not have to worry about having to report to a job every day where I'd have to work my life away just to make somebody else rich. I agree with that. That is disgusting. And then you work your whole life away, and the next thing you know, you old as shit, and you can't do nothing else. Like I don't agree with that at all.
For what? To get paid dirt? Even then? People destroy their bodies physically and mentally just to feed into a capitalistic system that does not give a shit about you.
True. Can't argue with that.
God didn't make me the smartest angel, but I know that shit needs to change. And I don't want to be told that I'm ungrateful, that I should be fucking happy to have a job.
And that's another thing too. Like people often say, "Well, you should be happy to be working." Why? I mean, I get it. If it's a job that you love and it's your dream job, then you should be happy for that job for sure, of course. But if it's some fucking miserable dead end job that you're just working just to get through life, just to get to a point where you want to be, no, what the fuck?
Where it's taking up 40 hours of my goddamn week. You know, I want to spend time with my family. I want to do shit that is fulfilling to me.
I agree with that completely. Like I was just saying, that's why I do my independent contract work because I don't want to be tied down to a job and then I won't be able to spend time with my family when I want to and take off when I want to. I don't want to have to be adherent to a boss or, you know, I have to adhere to a schedule to which if I don't meet that schedule, I get fired. Nobody, like, I don't want to live that life either. That life sucks. And everybody I know who lived that life is unhappy.
But all that shit, like, requires so much privilege. It requires so much wealth, and
Not true.
it's just fucking messed up. Like, fucking universal healthcare, like, universal, like, basic income or whatever. Like, it needs to happen now.
I don't know about that. That I don't know. That's one of those things. Universal basic income is one of those things that sound good in theory, but not in practice. So I don't really know about that. I don't know.
Like, these fuckers got us to the moon. Like, y'all can fucking figure this shit out. But, you know, the rich just wants to get richer. They just want to keep exploiting marginalized people.
That I agree with. That is true. But if you put yourself in a position to be exploited by them, then you know, kind of sort of like it's still messed up. But whose fault is that for the most part?
They don't want to fucking give up their wealth and fucking help others.
I mean, if I'm being fair here, right? If you work hard for something your whole life, you work to build something, you build up an empire, you build up whatever it is that you built up, pardon me. And then somebody comes along and expects you to give them a piece of it for free, you will be upset. I know I'm not giving you nothing. This I don't agree with, right? I mean, it's nice to help out. You can help people out. I'm not saying don't help people out, but these really ultra wealthy people who've built up these businesses and built up all this wealth, they don't owe nobody nothing. Like the world don't owe you nothing. Like you are not entitled to somebody's stuff. I'll be mad at shit too. I built up all this time and I put all this time and effort and I built this thing and here you come talk about I should be helping others. If I want to, granted, but don't just come up to me and expect me to give you stuff because I have it. No, go out there and get it like I did.
And for the 1%, like it'll never be enough. Like, when will it be enough? Like, I don't need a goddamn mansion or to be a billionaire. Like, for fucking what, man?
And that's fine. I mean, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what like, everybody doesn't want to be a billionaire. Everybody doesn't want to have a big mega house, and there's nothing wrong with that. I agree with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. You know, I feel like we should all. This is my personal opinion. I feel like we should all be able to live the life that we want to live. Whether it's if you wanna work at McDonald's for the rest of your life, nothing wrong with that. If you want to be super rich, go for it. If you want to have a mansion, go for it. You want to paint, you want to act, you want to rap, whatever it is, you want to be a basketball player, whatever it is that you want to do. I feel like we should all have the opportunity to pursue our dreams and our goals that makes our lives feel fulfilled. But unfortunately, the system that we are in, that privilege is only reserved for a select few. You know, because some people are raised in and born into terrible situations to where they have to work. They have no choice but to work a dead end job because they have to pay the bills and just to eat and get the basic necessities. And that's the whole point of this video. But like I said, I think it's trash. I agree with that. I think the system needs to be reworked. But at the same time, giving away other people's money to people, I don't think that's the answer either. I honestly don't have the answer if I'm being real. But I do agree with some of the stuff he says in this video. You know, you shouldn't have to work 40 to 80 hours a week just to survive and be able to barely pay your bills and barely make it. I feel like that sucks.
So that I can exploit others and take away from others? Like, fuck no. All the billionaires can rot.
Okay, that I don't agree with. I have no problem with no billionaires. But anyway, that's the video. That is the video. You know, if you look to the comment section of this, it's pretty much people making fun of it. It's pretty much all people are doing is basically making his point, in my opinion, because look, this person right here, I'm pulling 80 hours a week while pregnant this week. Boo, fucking who, I love to work just 40 hours. Like, that is not something to be proud of. Like, there are people who see, like, working their whole life away as some kind of, like, badge of honor. Like, I think that's stupid. Like, that's not nothing to be like bragging about. Oh, look at me! I worked my whole life away. Oh, look at me! You stupid! That's not me. Personally, I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb. Like, if that's what you want to do, then and that makes you happy, then I'm happy for you. But like, just bragging about working your whole life away and like that's stupid. That's mad dumb. There's nothing wrong with people who want to work hard. Everything you want to accomplish in life, you know, requires hard work. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I'm against hard work, but I just think that, you know, working 40 to 80 hours at some dead-end job or at some job that you hate because you don't have a choice sucks. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I don't want this video to be too long. It's already 13 minutes. Do you agree with what the guy was saying in the video? Do you agree with me? Am I crazy? Are you one of those people who just love the work, even though you know you're not accomplishing anything? Are you one of those people? Like, let me know in the comment section, man. You know. But till then, we out of here, man. You know. Stop working your life away. Find something you're passionate about and go for it. And if you are in the unfortunate situation to where you can't, try to work your way up into a point where you can.